Great story also in Luke where Jesus healed 10 lepers. He did it from a distance. They were across the street. Lepers were trained not to mix with other people. They were shunned by society. So they were calling out to him, 10 of them, heal us. He says, you're healed. They were healed instantly. But only one walked across the street after he was healed and got down on his knees in front of Jesus and said, the Lord be praised. Thank you for healing me. The Lord be praised. And when this happened, Jesus said, geez, I thought I just healed 10. Why is there only one giving glory to God? Well, the other 9, I guess you could say they kind of took it for granted. They had just been healed from this terrible affliction, yet it never occurred to them to get down on their knees and give glory to God. All glory to God, I'm healed. Thank you. Only one. We can't take the source's favor for granted. The source wants to be glorified, wants to be appreciated, not just in our private thoughts, but in public. Another story from Luke. Always be prepared, Jesus said, for your master returning from the wedding feast. He comes like a thief in the night. The servant's at home. The boss is off at the party. Well, some servants, well, they're at home waiting for the boss. Well, the cat's away, the mice will play. Well, boss is gone. We're going to sort of let loose and maybe do some things that wouldn't please the boss if he was here. Always be dressed for service. You're a servant in the house of the king. We're all servants in the house of the source. It's our job as servants, our job as shamans. Always be dressed for service. Well, what have we been talking about all this time? The garment of brightness. What does dressed for service mean? Wearing the garment of praise, the garment of rejoicing. If you're the servant and the boss is gone and you sit around with the other servants grumbling about what a lousy boss he is, how lousy the wages are, how bad the working conditions are. This is a lousy life, boss. Those are the thoughts that defile you, that Jesus make you unacceptable to God. Cast out into outer darkness the garment, the heavy garment. Dressed for service, the garment of praise, the garment of rejoicing. Always be celebrating, ABC. That way, no matter when the boss comes, he's going to find you rejoicing, giving glory, like the one leper versus the other 9 who took it for granted. Oh, just did a miracle, cure. Oh, okay, well, big deal. The Lord be praised, all glory to God, the 1 and the 10. He was dressed for service. And as Jesus finishes the story, when you're dressed for service in your garment of praise and rejoicing, special favor comes to you. To you, the servant dressed for service. Special favor. So when you are dressed as a proper servant, as a proper shaman, shining, the source serves you. Another quote. Jesus says, don't let me catch you living in careless ease and drunkenness and filled with the worries of this life. This might be what those other servants are tempted to do when the boss is out at the party. They live in careless ease. Take their shoes off, lie on the boss's furniture, spill some beer. Okay, who cares? He's a lousy boss. I'm not going to clean it up. Drunkenness, filled with the worries of this life. Notice he puts the worries of this life in the same category as careless ease and drunkenness. Even these people who think they're so pious, always with the frown, the concern, the worries, they're in the same category as the careless ease and drunkenness. All are equally defiling thoughts that shut off the source favor and cast you into outer darkness.